All right, what's good, everyone? Welcome to Livewire of Livewire Sports Media on Filter First and 10. All right, so we got some NFL news. Man, it looks like they had it out for Bill Belichick. Yes, Bill Belichick, an 8-time Super Bowl champion, 2 with the Giants, 6 with the Patriots, snubbed of being a first-time Hall of Famer in his first go-around. Now, we already know there was going to be a lot of foolishness with this. Now, a lot of reports coming out, a lot of people talking about this today. Today is the hot topic on this. Bill Belichick snub. Now, some people, y'all gonna say, well, hey, he should be snubbed. He cheated. Deflategate, Spygate. But guess what? The man still took his lumps and continued to win, despite all of them allegations. But when you are first-time Hall of Famer, one of the winningest coaches in NFL history, and he's not even done coaching yet. He's down there in North Carolina coaching as well. And you can't get in as a first-time Hall of Famer. That just shows you the political format, because these people hated Bill Belichick. They hated what he stands for, and they had it out for him. The Patriots was winning for over 20 years, and they couldn't figure out how to beat the Patriots. So guess what? They found a way to get back at him by punishing him. Now, we're going to listen to Tom Brady. We're going to listen to some others to talk about this, because to me, I think this is some really underhand BS. A lot of people, had their gripes about Bill Belichick, but you can't punish a man just because you don't like him. Now, Bill Paulian came out and had a few words, and we think that he has something to do with it. So we're going to listen to what Tom Brady has to say right
Tom,
here.
how did you react yesterday or this morning when you heard that Bill was not selected to be in the Hall of Fame in his first shot?
I just think that, to me, I don't understand it. I mean, I was with him every day. If he's not a first-ballot Hall of Famer, there's really no coach that should ever be a first-ballot Hall of Famer, which is completely ridiculous, because people deserve it. And he's incredible. There's no coach I'd ever want to play for. I'd rather play for. If I'm picking one coach to go out there to win a Super Bowl, give me one season, I'm taking Bill Belichick. So that's enough said. There's nothing outside of that. Again, when it comes down to votes and, popularity and all that, then welcome to the world of voting. And you may as well go, try out for the Oscars or whatever, and, get a big panel to tell you if you're good or not. So it's the way it works. And unfortunately, he's going to get into the Hall of Fame. In the end, I'm not worried about that. And a lot of times in life, for all of us, things don't happen exactly how you want them on your timeline, but we'll all be there to celebrate him when it does happen. And he's going to have a huge turnout from so many players, coaches that appreciated everything that he did and the commitment that he made to winning and the impact that he had on all our lives. And that'll be a great celebration when it happens.
Yeah, to me personally, man, Bill Belichick should be a first-round Hall of Famer. I don't care what your feelings about him. He's been winning. He overcome the adversity. This man resume. I mean, I just happened to listen to Lawrence Taylor talk. I didn't even know Bill Belichick, even though he was a special teams assistant, he designed all the defensive plays for the New York Giants. Nobody knew that until the time he became a defensive coordinator under Bill Parcells. Lawrence Taylor didn't even know that. So this goes to show you the genius of Bill Belichick and everything like that. Yeah, you might could get mad at him for winning or how the Patriots became so successful. Hell, look at the Patriots now. Robert Kraft didn't even get in as an owner his first time. And guess what? He got his team back into the damn Super Bowl. So that ought to tell you something right then and there. This organization is about winning. And if you got a personal vendetta over that, then that's tough for you, man. You got to get over it. You got to get over it. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I see it. There's no way you should have a grudge over Bill Belichick because he's a Hall of Famer. Why the hell I'm glitching all of a sudden? Damn. All right, let's take this article at ESPN. Bill Belichick, 8-time Super Bowl winningest coach, not a first-time Hall of Famer. In voting early this month, Belichick fell short of 40 of the 50 votes. How you not you 10 votes shy for not being inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame during your first year of eligibility? He's been out of the league, for a couple of years now. 4 sources with firsthand knowledge of the outcome told ESPN Bill Belichick received a call from the Hall of Fame representative Friday with the news that he won't be inducted to Canton, Ohio. Several sources who spoke with the coach over the weekend described Belichick as puzzled and disappointed about his ability to secure support from at least 80% of the Hall of Fame committee. 6-time Super Bowls isn't enough, Belichick asked an associate, referring to the championships he won as a head coach with New England and the 2 that he won as a defensive coordinator with the New York Giants. To another associate, he was like, what does a guy have to do? Another source familiar with the Belichick's thinking said politics kept him out. He doesn't believe he is in a reflection of his own accomplishments. If his accomplishments is not what it is, then how in the hell you keep a guy like this out? And I think Bill Polian, I think he used to be the GM, general manager, or something with the New England Patriots. He probably, they probably became successful without him being there. There's a lot of stuff. The Pro Football Hall of Fame does not comment on the voter selection and everything like that. But with the NFL coaching record, 333 and 178 losses, including playoff career victories, second only to Don Shula, Belichick was considered by most fans as a Hall of Fame in his first ballot lock. The Hall's voting committee is composed by veteran NFL reporters, but also include football figures such as former general managers Bill Polian and a former coach Tony Dungy, both of whom are Hall of Famers. This year, Belichick was a finalist with Robert Kraft, the Patriots owner and Belichick co-architect of the NFL dynasty of the New England Patriots. It marked the first time Kraft, 84, was a Hall of Fame finalist in 14 years of campaigning on his behalf by his team, longtime PR man and supporters. Kraft and Belichick have become bitter antagonists since parting ways in the January 2024. It is unknown whether Kraft or other finalists received the necessary votes to induct. But anyway, I think that's a bunch of bullshit, man. To be honest with you, Belichick should get in. And now people sitting here saying, hey, well, Tom Brady, doing his first time, he need to watch his back as well. And if that's how they're gonna go and treat people for the first time, then guess what? It's gonna be crazy, because if Tom Brady doesn't get in his first time and he has the most Super Bowls out of everybody, that's ridiculous. Let's listen to what Rob Parker had to say, because Rob Parker, he never liked the Patriots. He always been talking cash money shit about New England and Tom Brady and all of this. He always been on record as a hater.
Impressed by the pro. It took some balls to do this, and I'm impressed by the Pro Football.
Yeah,
I'm not a member of the Pro Football Writers Association, BBWA, in baseball, but not in football, even though I've covered the sport since 1987. But I have mad respect for them to be able to say you shouldn't be rewarded for cheating.
Well, somebody
And remember
spearheaded
this.
this.
But remember, Robert Kraft isn't in.
Right.
Remember, he didn't get.
He's dying to get in.
He
too.
didn't get, and he's 85 years old, 83 years old,
And
whatever it is.
He wants to get in. It's not he doesn't care. He wants to get in.
Exactly. And now Bill Belichick is not on in the first ballot. If I'm Tom Brady, my shorts are brown at home.
Is this just enough for them to say, well, we know you're going to get in, but dang it, you're not going in first ballot? Or are they trying to make a loud statement and say, you're not getting in?
But here's the thing.
That's what I find interesting in this because.
Only because Kraft didn't get in. I think that because you look at it and go, Kraft wasn't coaching. Kraft wasn't getting the signals. You can make a case for Kraft that he's just the owner of the team.
Right. But I think the part with that would be you're orchestrating this, right? Because the buck always has to stop with somebody, right? If you and I are acting crazy on the team,
so you're saying
what do we say?
You're going to take the owner out and then let Belichick get in?
No, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if this is a loud message saying, we know you're great. That's not deniable in the lexicon of conversation. But in the Hall of Fame, we're not going to vote you in. And I was talking to Rob G, same thing you mentioned. Barry Bonds, everybody knows he's great.
He's one of the
Everybody
greatest
knows
players
Roger
we've ever
Clemens is
seen.
great. We know that.
Yes.
But based off principle, whether you agree or not, the voters aren't going to let you in. And with this, it was interesting.
Me personally, if Bill Belichick can't get in, then ain't no other coach should get in over him. Hell, Tony Dungy only won one damn Super Bowl. He only won one Super Bowl. He was a great player in his time. He's an analyst on TV. And you going to tell me Tony Dungy gets in his first time around over Bill Belichick? Come on, man. I always say this. Even with some of the players that haven't gotten into the Hall of Fame, this should be another prime example that they need to get this right. Keyshawn Johnson already went off about it. Pat McAfee, Stephen A. Smith. This is a travesty. This is a travesty in sports, man. It is. It's just what it is. Let's see what happens when Tom Brady comes up in the next couple of years. When he's on the first ballot, will he get in? And if he doesn't get in the first time, we know they've been out for the Patriots organization, making them pay. As simple as that. Like, comment, subscribe. Live Wire Sports Media Unfiltered. 1st and 10. Let's go.